Hello and welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman, and we are continuing with our leftover beers from the 50 State 50 Beer Challenge that I put on myself. I did Montana, did Black Star Double Hopped Lager, then I went on to Nimbus and their old Monkey Shine in Arizona, and now I am back round to Kansas and Tallgrass's Buffalo Sweat Stout in these lovely designed cans. Now, for my challenge, I used their Oasis beer, but I had a extra Buffalo Sweat, so I decided that I'll review this as a leftover. So let's get that lovely can sound. Ah, yes. Nice and loud. Let's pour this stout. I'll just pour a little bit there. Now, a lot of people who don't mind cans get a little freaked out by the sight of a stout coming out of a can. 1050 from Oscar Blues, which I was recently at, does it. Maui does it with their coconut porter. And here's Buffalo Sweat. There's another one, Southern Star, does a Buried Hatchet Stout, and that's out of Texas. All of these, it doesn't matter that it's a stout coming out of a can. We're so used to seeing those watered down, white, barely yellow lagers, but all sorts of good beer can go into cans. Belgian can go in a can. Kolsch can go in a can. Lots of beers can go in a can. It's just a matter of making sure you drink them at the proper time and at the proper temperature, and that's it. So, but those are the same things that you could do with a bottle. So Tallgrass is out of Manhattan, Kansas, and let's take a smell of this stout. It's got a nice little bit of a tan head there, pretty brownish, reddish black. So let's take a smell. Wow, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Sort of a mix of milk and dark almost. Sometimes with the chocolate in some stouts you can tell if it's milk or dark. Usually it's dark. Hints of coffee in it. This one is sort of in the middle between milk and dark. I would almost hesitate yeah, I'd have to say it's more milk chocolate actually. Let's take a sip. That is fairly sweet. A little sticky, oily on the tongue as well, as you can see from the lace it's left behind. It's a little oily, not bad. Milk chocolate, very sweet, almost milk stoutish to a certain extent. And there is a milk chocolate, hot chocolate sort of smell to that one. I don't know if that's quite my favorite stout that I've had, but this is definitely a beer that would have its use in a lot of things, and I think a beer float would be awesome in this. Get a nice bitter coffee ice cream or a really powerful French vanilla, and I think that would go extremely well with this. Or maybe even get a nice, just plain, right down the center chocolate one, and I think this would work really well with that. Interesting. This may not be one that you want to drink a lot of, but you could really use this in cooking, and I think this would really pair well with some different foods, because that sweetness and that chocolate would match up with something that is in that realm. Chocolate chip cookies would go really well with this. They would just pair up really well and sort of play off of each other. Well, there you go. Tallgrass Brewing Company, Buffalo Sweat Stout from Manhattan, Kansas. Thanks for watching this, Sean, and the Beer Search Party.